Good choices in my life, just look at pictures. Yeah, we rising to the top, Ain't coming for that #1 spot.
Sources and these voices that I hear say, don't worry, your problems disappear. Road is dark, no fear. Life is a struggle. We made it out the jungle. We made it in the mirror. Now my problems in the rear. And we are sources and these voices that I hear say, don't worry, your problems disappear. Road is dark, no fear. Life is a struggle. We made it out the jungle. We made it in the mirror. Now my problems in the rear. And we on. Sources and these voices that I hear say, don't worry, your problems disappear. Road is dark, no fear. Life is a struggle. We made it out the jungle. We made it in the mirror. Now my problems in the rear. And we are life in the gutter. It ain't smooth, no butter. Built the game black and white, no other. We get money together, then you my brother. And shout out to all the single mothers. How you living in these hard times? Single parent, perseverance, 9 to 5 grind. We take the pain and let it go. I've learned how to hide my soul. Me and you is feeling like the right time. We're gonna go out and be back after night time. We're going to the moon. Yeah, we're going to the moon. You're my lifeline.
Welcome, 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 welcome again. Welcome one more time. I don't know what time it is. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to the HooKah Lounge with your boy, MrUniQue. We in here tonight. We here, but before we do anything, man, y'all know what we got to do before we do anything, man. We got to holler those songs before we do anything because they're the reason why y'all able to hear, man. I feel shouts out, man, to the things you can't say podcast. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can get this motivation report. The things you can't say podcast every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Smooth House TV. Also, man, we got to give a shout out to the Smooth House Music Group. Smooth House Music Group, we take care of the music. We'll take care of, for the business. Also, we mentioned them. Got to give a shout out to our folks, man. Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth. EARF. Also, man, shouts out to T-Boy Records. Y'all can go get it, man. Tiffany Renee, Brighter Day, I'm Going Away. We got new music coming also, man. The Mr. Unique and everything. Just go get it, man. D-Boy Records, wherever you get the streaming music from. D-Boy Records is feel good music for your soul. Also, got to give a shout out, man. Little brother who runs the clothing brand, man. The motivational poet, man. Much love to the motivational poet. And FML Clothing, faith makes living. Because if you're not walking in faith, and you can't walk with us. Also, got to give a shout out to my favorite place to be, Blacked Out Studios. Because Blacked Out Studios is a place to free your mind. And we got to give a shout out, man, to the big homie, man. Been doing this thing. Curly P at CP Productions, where imagination meets reality. Welcome to the HooKah Lounge, everybody. Welcome to the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique. We got a good one tonight. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all hear me doing all that, man. Y'all know what time it is. But the conversation tonight, man, we got a good one. I've been getting the email and people been asking me to come with it. So when they ask me to come with it, y'all know I gotta come with it, man, because they say, Mr. Nick, man, the way you break it down and make it, it make it seem so, it makes so much sense, Mr. Nick. I said, it makes so much sense. They said, yeah, it makes so much sense. So, hey, we'll do it for you. The importance of sex in a relationship. That's what we on tonight, man. We're going to talk about the importance of sex in a relationship. A lot of people don't believe that that's important. A lot of people don't believe that that's a major part of a relationship, but it is for a lot of reasons. For a lot of reasons. For a whole lot of reasons. But it's an important aspect of every relationship, man. It's not saying that the relationship is based on that. But if you're taking that out of the relationship, then that's not good, because I guarantee you that only one of y'all feels that way about taking it out of a relationship. If both of y'all feel that way, then it's probably time for y'all to move on. I'm just saying. But it's very important in a relationship. People don't understand it. People don't realize it, but it does a lot. Not just for the physical, but it does a lot too for as far as your mental, right? As far as your mental, you and your significant other, y'all being closer, right? Y'all being closer, right? It makes that bond grow. And a lot of people don't realize that, but it is. It's very, 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 very important in a relationship. And that's the conversation, that's the conversation that we don't like to have, right? That's the conversation that we don't like to have. That's the conversation that everybody runs from. And we sit up and we can talk about everything else. We can talk about the bills got to get paid. We can talk about, the kids. We can talk about vehicles. And we can talk about jobs. And we can talk about all of that. But then when it comes time to have this type of conversation right here, this is the conversation right here that people run from. Well, we're not running from it tonight at the HooKah Lounge. Tonight on the HooKah Lounge, we're going to face it head on. We're going to run right into it. But before we jump into it, man, we're going to take a quick break. And, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, man, we're going to jump. We're going to dive in head first when we come back. Yeah, when we come back, we're going to dive in head first. It's the HooKah Lounge with MrUniQue. We'll be back.
Brought to you by...
Are you looking for the hottest new music from the most talented artists in the industry? Do you want to discover the next big thing in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and more? Then you need to check out D-Boy Records and Smooth House Music Group, the independent record label and music management company that is taking the world by storm. D-Boy Records and Smooth House Music Group is not your average label. They are a family of creative and passionate musicians, producers, engineers, and executives who work together to create and promote quality music that resonates with fans across the globe. They have a diverse roster of artists, ranging from established stars to rising newcomers, who each bring their own unique style and vision to the table. Whether you are looking for smooth and soulful vocals, hard-hitting and catchy beats, or innovative and original lyrics, you will find it all at D-Boy Records and Smooth House Music Group. They have the skills, the resources, and the vision to take their artists to the next level and beyond. Don't miss out on the opportunity to experience the best music in the game. Visit their website, follow them on social media, and stream their music on all major platforms.
In the heart of the city, where culture thrives and dreams come alive, there's a brand that stands for the bold, the fearless, the movers and shakers. That brand is FML Clothing. We're not just a brand, we're a lifestyle, a statement, a movement. We're about expressing who you are and what you stand for. Our designs are as diverse and dynamic as you are. They're made to be not just worn, but lived in. Because at FML Clothing, we believe fashion is about more than just looking good. It's about feeling good. So whether you're owning the boardroom, ruling the streets, or lighting up the night, do it in style, do it with passion, do it with FML Clothing. FML Clothing, faith makes living. If you're not walking in faith, you can't walk with us.
Welcome. Welcome back to the Hookah Lounge, man, with MrUniQue. We here. Yeah, we is. We here. And our conversation tonight, man, the importance of sex in a relationship. Does it matter? Right? Does it matter? It does. Yeah, it does. It does. And see, for people, like I said before the break, we have people that don't believe that that's a part of a relationship, and it is. It's not the only thing in a relationship, but it's a very, very, very major, important piece of it. Because what people fail to realize is sexual intimacy, right, is considered an important aspect of any romantic relationship, and it's for various reasons, right? It can serve and what people don't understand is that it can serve as a gauge of a partner's value as a mate, right? Fostering a relationship with a value partner or reducing investment in a relationship with one who no longer seems suitable, right? If you're not sleeping with me, I feel as though maybe I'm not what you need. I'm not what you're looking for, right? It's got to be something. Maybe I'm not, I'm not the one that I don't do something for you. And see, additionally, sexual desires and activities are believed to strengthen the bond between partners and increasing their long-term relationship satisfaction, right? Y'all know what we doing in the Hookah Lounge, man. We get on our level. And see, what people don't understand and what people fail to realize is that sex is not just about physical pleasure, right? It's not just about physical pleasure. It's not, right? It's more than just the physical pleasure, right? It is not. It involves emotional connection and support. It can help partners feel closer and more connected. One thing about it, if my mind ain't there, my head ain't gonna be there. I'm just gonna say it like that. They got to be on the same page. They have to be. It can make you feel closer to your partner, and it often can lead to vulnerability and open communication. But it's important to note that the significance of sex in a relationship can vary greatly, among individuals and couples. Satisfying relationships can exist with different levels of sexual activity or even without it. I personally, because it all depends on the partner's mutual feeling and agreement. And I personally, I don't think no relationship. I'm willing to step out and say 98% right? If it's at a level where neither one, where the sex is not happening, period, it's not there. A lot of times, it's not because both parties agreed. It's just one party decided to just stop or to use it as a reward, right? You only gonna get this if I feel as though you've done what you needed to do to get it, right? And so if I don't feel like you did what you needed to do to get it, then guess what? You ain't gonna get it. But how is that fair to the partner? How is that fair to them? Because you don't want to do it, that does not mean that they don't want to, right? It doesn't take away it doesn't take away their desires, right? If anything, is now making them look in other places. And then you're getting mad when, you know, why he or she went off and got it somewhere else, but because they was trying to get it at you, but you the one treating it like it's a reward. And it's not. It shouldn't. It's not like that. And you wondering why the relationship is falling apart because y'all don't have the connection. And even if y'all doing it, and then it get to the point where I'm gonna say it like this. And it's the HooKah Lounge, so y'all know we keep it 1,000. This is late night, so we have to, you know, kids go to bed, so we had a grown folks conversation. If that man got to pull out, or fellas, if she wants you to keep going and you pulling that, hey, especially if you married, come on now. They got so many contraceptives now, you know, that it's no reason. Me ain't ain't nothing wrong with getting a second, man. Look, for 3 days. You back at work. You get it on Friday, you can be back at work on Monday. Especially you ain't trying to have no more. If she don't want to get on the birth control, and I can understand that because a lot of health concerns can happen with that, right? A lot of health concerns. Dude, you go get it then. What, you plan on having some more? All right, well then, you know. It's also worth me mentioning that the sexual desire tends to decline over time in long-term relationship. You know what I'm saying? Which can sometimes indicate broader relationship issues. Therefore, maintaining a healthy sexual relationship may involve open communication, mutual understanding, and effort from both parties to keep the spark alive and address any challenges that arise. That's why I say this is the conversation that people don't want to have, because if I come to you and talk to you, I'm not comparing you to somebody else, or I'm not comparing you to something that I see or something. I'm telling you what I like. And we can't be so, men and women, we can't be so in our feelings that we get offended when our significant other say, well, hey, let's try this or let's do this, right? My personal opinion is, and this is just Mr. Unique, my personal opinion is that your significant other should be the nastiest person you know. Those who go by the Bible, they say the bedroom is undefiled, right? That's what it say. As long as nothing is being done to demonize or make you feel, you know, self-esteem or anything like. But bedroom is undefiled. Ain't that what y'all said? So when we get back from this break, I'm gonna get y'all know Mr. Unique is always here for you. Mr. Unique is always here for you. And so what Mr. Unique gonna do? I'll tell you what Mr. Unique gonna do. Mr. Unique, when he get back from the break, he gonna give you 7 ways couples can boost. They can boost that, right? We're gonna give y'all 7 ways. It's the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique. Take a quick break, and I promise y'all on everything I love. On everything I love. I promise y'all. I'll be back.
Tired of the same old boring podcast to put you to sleep? Do you want to listen to something fresh, fun, and fascinating? Then you should check out the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique, the podcast that will blow your mind. The HooKah Lounge is the podcast that covers everything you ever wanted to know about the culture, relationships, and that late night grown people conversation. Whether it's life, religion, or even mental health, the HooKah Lounge has it all. You hear from Mr. Unique, the host who is passionate, knowledgeable, and hilarious. You'll also get to enjoy some amazing guests who are experts, celebrities, or just plain awesome people. The HooKah Lounge is not just a podcast, it's an experience. You will learn something new, laugh out loud, and feel inspired every time you listen. And the best part is, it's free and easy to access. You can find it on YouTube, the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just search the HooKah Lounge with MrUniQue and hit subscribe. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the best podcast ever. Tune in every Saturday night at 9:30 on Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth, and discover why millions of people love it. And don't forget to leave a review and share it with your friends.
In the heart of the city where life moves at a relentless pace, there's one thing that keeps us grounded: our faith. Faith makes living. It's not just our name, it's our mantra. At FML Clothing, we believe in expressing that faith through what we wear. Our urban wear is more than just clothing, it's a statement of belief, of strength, of individuality. So stand tall, be bold, wear your faith on your sleeve, because faith isn't just what we believe, it's who we are. FML Clothing, faith makes living.
Disappear, road is dark, no fear. Life is a struggle, we made it out the jungle. Man in the mirror, now my problems in the rear. We are life in the gutter, it ain't smooth, no butter. Built the game black and white,
so
no.
Stand tall.
We get money together, then you my brother. And shout out to all the single mothers.
Welcome back to the HooKah Lounge with your boy, MrUniQue. We here, so let's get into it. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. I told y'all when we get back from the break, I told y'all that we was gonna give y'all 7 ways, right? We're gonna give y'all 7 ways that the couple can improve that connection, right? We're gonna give you 7 ways, right? 7 ways, right? The first one is do not judge your erotic self or the erotic experience. Don't judge yourself or the experience, right? Practice radical self-acceptance. Learn to love your body exactly as it is. This is one of the biggest lessons, and is mentioned by nearly all doctors. People become curious about their own sexuality and went about exploring what turns them on. Learn to embrace your unique erotic fingerprint, whatever it is. Learn the difference between spontaneous and responsive desire. And where you are or on the desire curve, let's be exactly as you are in the moment. Let the moment be exactly as it is. Don't stop it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, because it's supposed to be enjoyable. My words are: treat her like a queen or fuck her like a slut. That's what MrUniQue say. Sex is our willingness to be sexual beings, however that shows up. Remember, first and foremost, that good sex is about being present. You got to be in the moment. You got to be in the moment. Be okay with exploring certain things. Don't get offended by it. Be okay with exploring this. Maybe toys. Maybe role play. See, fellas, because I'm gonna tell you, every woman is a freak. You just take the right one to bring them out, and then they don't be wanting to be judged. Make it a safe place. Nobody gonna judge you. You never know. I might like that. I may be with it. She may be with it. But again, you can't get offended when somebody gets telling you or talking to you, because they're telling you because they don't want to go nowhere else. They would rather get it from you. So the first one is do not judge your erotic self or the erotic experience. Number 2 is tune in. Shift your focus inward to listen closer to what you want and what your body yearns for. What's your fantasy? How do you like to be touched? Why not explore all areas of your body that can give you pleasure? Become keenly aware of what pleases you across the senses. Don't forget about the sounds and the taste. You got to know what turns you on. Are you interested in perhaps being more active when you tend to be receptive? More receptive when you're usually more active? See what I'm saying? Making subtle shifts in your habitual roles may reveal new ways that you can be turned on. Paying attention to sensations is key for pleasurable sex. If she telling you she want to see you in them if she telling you she want to see you in this, Put it on, because it's the reason why she's saying it. If he telling you he want to see you in this, put it on. It's the reason why he's saying it. Don't be so quick to jump on the defensive, right? If your mind wanders and starts to get into speculatory mode, directed and self-conscious, simply notice that without judgment, letting those thoughts be exactly as they are while you bring your attention back to this instance. Look, if you're a freak, embrace that shit. There's a difference between a freak and a hoe. You're not out there giving it to everybody, but for that one person, you willing to do whatever. Men, you ain't have to give it to, but you know. And ladies, listen. Men, listen. When our significant other is telling you know, and get out your feelings. I would rather you tell me what turns you on than you going somewhere else to get it. Period. I would rather you tell me. You like such and such, such and such. Right? I would rather you tell me that. I would rather you tell me than to find out that you had to go get that pleasure somewhere else. And then two, not just, but this goes for both. Enjoy pleasuring your partner. Your enjoyment should come in the pleasure of your partner. Pleasuring your partner, knowing that the reason that they're feeling the way that they're feeling, the sounds that they make, and the way that their body is reacting is because of you. Know that. And you can't always be, the receiver either. It's all right to give too. Well, you don't do that. Well, maybe you should start. So don't judge your erotic self. Tune in to yourself. Be patient about getting turned on. That's number 3. When you want to have intercourse, for example, don't begin until you and or your partner are significantly aroused. Allow the sex to unfold without rushing into it. Right? Although this advice, it seems simplistic, it's hugely important for experiencing the pleasure of sex. Slow down and savor the sensations. Let them build. And enjoy the journey without concern about the destination, because you're going to get to the destination. But have fun on the trip. Stop and sightsee. Don't you do that when you go on vacation? If you going on vacation with your family and you drive, well, don't you stop at certain places? Don't you stop at certain places to sightsee? You should do the same thing with your partner. Sightsee. Because we know we're gonna get to our destination of the vacation. We know we're gonna get there. We know it. But let's stop and enjoy some of the sights. Be patient. Be patient. It's something else you gotta be patient about. We gotta pay some bills, man. When we come back, we're gonna give y'all the rest of it. We got the Curly P and Bob interview. The HooKah Lounge with MrUniQue. We'll be back.
What about what I do? No, you just tell them what I told you to tell them, because I am Bob Palawalakowski. Welcome back. How you guys doing? This is the Bob Palawalakowski Show on the best network ever, Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to do it the way you told me to. Hopefully I said that last part right. Anyway, today, oh my God, today we're having the most amazing interview ever that all of you guys love to just ask me about all the time. When are you going to interview Curly P? When are you going to interview Curly P? And I was like, who is this Curly P guy? So I did my research. Today we're interviewing the most international player, international pimp, and everybody's father. Not mine, though, because look at this face. Anyway, Curly P, that's what they call him. So we're going to go live with Curly P on a satellite. Hopefully he's not talking to us from jail. You know how you black people can be. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Anyway, so Curly, how's it going over there, buddy? Wherever you are. And how's life treating you?
I'm doing good, Bob Papalopoulos. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. He's an international player, international pimp, Curly P. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good, but I'm not
well,
your buddy,
Curly,
though, okay?
thank you for all of that
Papalopoulos, however you say your last name,
bullshit
over
that
there
you're
looking all
doing
crazy.
over there. Good to see that you're not in jail, because we know you love fried chicken. No, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. Okay. So, Curly, how long did it actually take you to become the international player pimp that everybody claim you are?
First off, Bob Papalopoulos, the little chicken jokes, it ain't funny.
Whoa, Curly.
Right? It ain't funny.
I didn't mean any harm by it when I said it.
I am internationally pimping Curly P.
I
You can go
apologize.
and look me up, okay? I was sitting with the best of the best. You know what I'm talking about, okay? It was George Washington Carver.
Well, that's good, Curly.
P. You
I
understand
am
what I'm trying to
so
tell
glad
you? So don't play
that
with my
you
name
have
like that, okay?
told us
And I've been
everything
internationally
about
pimping
yourself
for
and
a
how
long,
you
long time,
got
alright?
to the
I
point of
probably done fucked your mama,
internationally pimping.
okay?
That
So
is
don't
so
play with me. I'm
amazing.
international.
I apologize. I didn't want to step on any toes, because you black people toes look like Tyrannosaurus Rex feet. I won't do it again. I won't do it again.
I'm about to come over there.
So, anyway, Curly.
Hey, you better stop playing with us. That means
So,
you saying our
your
feet look like
pimping
that. Hey,
is
listen, stop
internationally,
playing.
right? So, why haven't I, Bob Palawalakowski, heard of you before? Answer that one, Mr.
You don't know
Curly
me because
P.
you lame, okay? And you're not looking in the right spots, okay? I'm international,
Okay.
Curly P, okay? And I does this, baby, for a living. I got things
Curly.
out, you know, like these. I'm doing
Curly.
my thing, got
Cool.
jury out. I'm Curly
I
P,
just
baby.
wanted to know. I never heard of
half
you
of the
before,
pinky
but yet
ring.
you're
I don't even got the whole
international
pinky
pimping. You're
ring.
all
I
everywhere.
got
You're
half
all
of
over
the
the
pinky
world.
ring 'cause
Every
I'm
time I
Curly
drive
P.
and
You need
I'm
to know
going
about me,
places,
bro.
all
So
I
do your
hear is
research.
Curly
You don't
P.
know about
All
me
this
because you
craziness.
lame.
I'm just
Maybe
tired
because
of it.
you white,
I don't
but
know. That
But
was
yeah, that's what it is. Bob,
Anyway, that's all for today, people.
Thanks
It
for
was
having
just
me,
a
Bob.
snippet of
Thanks
Curly
for
P's
having me,
interview.
Bob.
We'll have more with Curly and me, Bob Palawakowski. This is the Smooth House TV Network.
Thanks for having
I'm
me.
your host. Sorry.
I'll be back to you. You know what to do. Hit me up on the phone. I'll come back and do the second interview with you, Bob. I'm out.
Hopefully his gun don't get jammed. Okay. All right. Bob Palawakowski, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
Gotta weather the storm beneath the silver canopy. We'll let our secrets unfold. In the twilight, hush will sway between the rims of dusk and day. Whispers of the moon, our guide, as we waltz on stardust ties. Cross the bridge, we'll tiptoe through the veil. Me and you, it's feeling like the right time. We're gonna go out and be back after nighttime. We're going to the moon, yeah. We're going to the moon. You're my lifeline. Waltz among the stars in a soft and gentle sway. Every moment heal the scars till the break of dawn. First day in this tranquil realm, we'll soar amidst the seas which charm our soul as the dawn begins to wake and the night's magic takes toll. This ain't no fairy tale. Wishes take flight.
Welcome.
Gotta find a melody.
Welcome
Ain't
back.
no room for being shy in this
Welcome back to the HooKah Lounge with MrUniQue.
Gotta weather the storm.
What I gotta do, man? I gotta pay those bills before I do anything else. I got to. I have bills that I have to pay before we go any further. If that's okay, you gotta take care of those. Gotta take care of those bills, man. Hey, shouts out to things you can't say podcast. We can't say podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Y'all get MrUniQue and the motivational report. Things you can't say podcast, man. They say the things. Yeah, they say the things that you are really thinking. And then this upcoming week, I know we got some good stuff coming up this upcoming week. Also, shout out to the Smooth House Music Group. You take care of the music, we'll take care of the business. Smooth House Music Group at gmail.com. Also,
shine in this concrete lullaby. Gotta weather the storm beneath the silver canopy. We'll let our secrets unfold. This ain't no fairy tale where wishes take flight. Gotta find a melody. Ain't no room for being shy in this concrete lullaby. Gotta weather the storm beneath the silver canopy.
But yeah, D-Boy Records. You can go get it. The Tiffany Renee, Brighter Day, I'm Gonna Wait, Mr. Unique. All of it, man. They all out right now. D-Boy Records, feel good music for your soul, man. Also shouts out to the little brother on the launch of his clothing brand, FML Clothing. Faith makes living. Because if you not walking in faith,
This ain't no fairy tale.
also, man, shouts out to my favorite spot. My favorite spot, Blacked Out Studios. Blacked Out Studios is definitely the place to free your mind. Also, man, shouts out to the big homie. Shouts out to the big homie, Curly Pizzle, man, over there at CP Productions, where imagination meets reality. Yeah. And of course, y'all know this is grown people conversation, so we make sure we gotta get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? It's the grown people conversation. Kids, put them to the bed. Sit down for listening to this right now. Yeah. Tonight's conversation, man. What we talking about tonight? The importance of sex in a relationship. The importance of it, right? People don't think that it's important, but it is. It's very important. People got to realize that. So I told y'all, you know, we giving y'all nuggets. Is what we doing. We giving you, you know, I told you I was giving you 7 reasons on why or how to boost the sexual satisfaction. I told you number 1 was do not judge your erotic self or the experience. Number 2 was tune in. Number 3 was be patient. Number 4 is stay connected to your partner. Often the best way to connect is actually going beyond words. Simply do new lovers, spend tons of time dating, eye gazing. Look into your partner's eyes and breathe with your partner while sitting silent. See the person in front of you, being you fell in love with. Spoon your partner and hold them and synchronize your breaths to synchronize your nervous system. That actually works, but trust me. Catch her breathing and you breathe with it. Learn how to harness the stress busting and connection promoting power of the breath. We're like tuning forks and go into cardiac entertainment with lovers and even our pets when we settle into the connection. Good sex is connected sex. When she laying there, you got your arm on her, feel her breath and synchronize yours to hers. Or vice versa. But me and synchronize yours to hers. Take risks. That's number 5. We often feel hesitant to speak up with partners about parts of ourselves that we think they will judge or worry that if we tell them how we truly feel, it will hurt them. We tend to play it safe when in doubt. But another way to look at this is that there is a risk to not taking risks. If we don't explore some of the scarier places with our partners, if we don't explore the corners of our erotic selves, we tend to shut down and be stagnant. And stagnation itself is dangerous in a relationship. Sexual potential unfolds when we bring all of ourselves into the mix. We are always shifting and changing and growing. Taking the risk to reveal how these changes impact us or our thoughts or fears, our feelings, even our fantasies tend to revitalize the partnership, right? So number 5 is take risks. Number 6, prioritize pleasure. Allow sex to play a larger role in your life. Your work with your 7 core emotions have paved the way for more keen awareness and insight into how and why pleasure is so important in your life. So allow it to play a role. Allow sex to play a larger role. Make time for it. Expand your notion of what it is. Nurture it. Explore it. It's a journey without end. That's being for real, for real. That's what it is. It's a journey without end. And if it's done, and done in the right context, and both of y'all are taking the time to explore each other and satisfy each other, hey, and again, it's not a reward. You can't expect the person to turn off their physical human desires, their animalistic instinct. You can't expect them to turn it off because you turned yours off. That don't work that way. You don't wait till I eat before you. When you hungry, you eat, right? You don't wait on me until you eat, do you? No, you go ahead on and eat. So because you don't feel it, that means that's not fair to your partner. Now, I understand everybody works, everybody is tired, but you find time to go out with your guys. You find time to go out with your girls. So why can't you find time to take care of what your partner wants? And number 7, tolerate emotions and embrace the transformative nature of sex. Because of the blend of emotion and physical drives for sex, any type of sexual experience or activity has the capacity to stir up all kinds of emotions. One of the most important lessons for good sex and good relationship in general is to learn how to more fully tolerate our feelings, other people's feelings, and our feelings about other people's feelings. And sometimes the most challenging feelings to tolerate, believe it or not, are intense feelings of pleasure, which for some can feel scarcely out of control. When we can learn to simply allow the feelings to be as they are, stay present to ourselves and to each other, the experiences we can have with and through sex can be truly healing and can revitalize our mind, body, and spirit. It is tangible for a form of connection to others, a source of immune boosting energy, and a vast reservoir of pleasure. Can't deny it. Don't deny it, right? Don't use it as a weapon. Don't use it as you'll get it if. That's not cool. You'll give it to them. You'll give them, give it to them if I feel like you deserve it, then I'll give it to you. That's not how any of this works. And that's not fair. Like I said, did you expect them to put their you expect them to put their feelings to the side, right? You expect them to put their feelings to the side. They're a natural part of them. You expect them to put it to the side because you, right? That's not fair. Let's not do that. Let's not be that. Let's not be those people, right? Let's not be those people. Let's not get offended when our partners talk to us about it. Let's have that conversation. That's the conversation that we should have. But we can have the conversation about everything else, right? We can have the conversation about vacations, bills, money, finances, kids, vehicles, family. We can have all of that. All of those conversations are cool to have. When it comes time to the other conversation, the sexual aspect conversation, we don't want to have those conversations. Well, why not? Why are we scared to have those conversations, right? We can't be scared to have those conversations. We got to have those conversations. Those conversations have got to be had. Seriously. And don't get offended. Let's stop getting offended when our partners say something to us. We so quick to get offended and take offense to it, right? Let's not get offended. Let's not take offense. Let's listen. Let's hear them out. Let's see what they're saying, right? Let's do that. It's the HooKah Lounge with MrUniQue. We'll be back to shut it down, man. We'll be back.
Why not?
Welcome back to the Hookah Lounge. We back. Man, look, I hope I was saying something. I hope we look. We don't try to make nobody mad. We just try to say the things, That's what the Hookah Lounge is here for. We're here to help everybody out. That's what we're here for. Monday is the Things You Can't Say podcast, man. MrUniQue and Motivational Poet. They're going to be back Monday with the Things You Can't Say podcast for part 2 of their studies. Until next Saturday, MrUniQue, good night.
Are you tired of the same old boring podcast to put you to sleep? Do you want to listen to something fresh, fun, and fascinating? Then you should check out the Hookah Lounge with MrUniQue, the podcast that will blow your mind. The Hookah Lounge is the podcast that covers everything you ever wanted to know about the culture, relationships, and that late night grown people conversation. Whether it's life, religion, or even mental health, the Hookah Lounge has it all. You hear from MrUniQue, the host who is passionate, knowledgeable, and hilarious. You'll also get to enjoy some amazing guests who are experts, celebrities, or just plain awesome people. The Hookah Lounge is not just a podcast, it's an experience. You'll learn something new, laugh out loud, and feel inspired every time you listen. And the best part is, it's free and easy to access. You can find it on YouTube, the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcast. Just search the Hookah Lounge with MrUniQue and hit subscribe. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the best podcast ever. Tune in every Saturday night at 9:30 on Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth, and discover why millions of people love it. And don't forget to leave a review and share it with your friends. Trust me, you won't regret it. The Hookah Lounge with MrUniQue podcast.